Thanks for clicking on the video. In case you didn't already know, this is a compilation of some TikToks that I had made. These ones specifically are me explaining Kazoku Sentai, Gokaiger, and messing up the pronunciation along the way. Let's get into it. There is so much to explain and I only have a minute. Like, where do I can do it. Might need a few videos, but I can do it. Because I had to explain the changer, the keys, and what it's from. So first, what it's from. So the items are from Kazoku Sentai Gokaiger. Very sorry if I fucked up that pronunciation. There you go. Otherwise known, it was adapted into Super Mega Force in America. The theme was pirates and ancient powers, as it was the 35th anniversary of Super Sentai, and used over here for, I think, the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers. Most of this is about the Sentai because the Power Rangers season wasn't that good, and some of the things are different a bit later on, like the Ranger keys are different, but mostly we're the same. You could look up Gokaiger, as it's spelled at the bottom there, and get more info on the characters, because again, I only have so much. So this is a Mobirate, or Legendary Morpher, if you basic. Here's that one. It doesn't have batteries in it. It's spelled like this, which doesn't look like Mobirate, and is also backwards because TikTok. But, like, listen, okay? It's in Japanese. We just kind of guessed. This didn't come out until a few years until after it was. This is the changer the Gokaigers use. You can insert the Ranger key into there, turn it, the symbol pops like, give me a second. You turn the key, oh, it's his little symbol, 2 swords, Ranger key, it's their flag, they're pirates. It's what they do. It can do other things, like summon their Zords or mech, again, depending on which way you call it, or the skyship, among other things. There's a ton of sounds in the toy. Like, this is the toy, the Japanese version of the toy, so it's the Mobirates. Again, not the Legendary Morpher, but it's the same thing. But this has a ton of sounds in it. It's great, it's cool, I'm out of time. Ranger keys. There are so many of them. These are only a few that I have. They are both the current power of the Gokaiger, but also legendary powers of past Super Sentai teams, signified by Zyuranger, Hurricaneger, and Shinkenger, or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, and Power Rangers Samurai. You know the deal by now. Most like how the Legendary Morpher is smaller than the Mobirates, the keys are smaller in America than in Japan, but there is one difference, one big difference. All of the American keys do this. They flip. They're spring-loaded and flip on their own. The Japanese keys, they don't do that. You gotta move them yourself. Except for like one set. That's it. I only have one of them right now. So in Gokaiger, these are actually the lost powers of the past Super Sentai members who lost all their powers while fighting the evil Empire. Yes, this is the power of the Red Zyuranger. He gets it back at the end of the season. But it's... fuck it, one more. Gokai Cellular. So unlike the Mobirates and the first 5 Gokaiger keys that were created by Aka Red, no time, the Gokai Cellular and Gokai Silver key were created by the Dragon Ranger, Time Fire, and a Bear Killer, who are all dead in the Sentai universe, for Gaiakiri to be able to use as Gokai Silver, and morph to the forms of the past 6 Silver Ranger. They also gave him their team's greater powers, which are just which are the main plot of that season, honestly. Unlike the Mobirates, where you turn the key, you put the key in the thing, hit the button of the key you want, for example, Gokai Silver, then hit the red button back there, and it scans the key. There's supposed to be a little red arrow that should be scanning the key right now, that I don't have because... Listen, importing stuff in from Japan is hard. You take what you get. That's all I got. Hopefully that's it. There's probably more to explain. I don't have a lot of time. There's so much in this season to explain. There's so much. So, fusion keys. There's 3 of them, but they didn't release the 3rd one, so I would have to find it custom, and again, just don't have time. First, Go-Onger Gold Silver, otherwise known as RPM. You know the deal by now. Again, Gaiakiri. We know him. We love him. Couldn't choose between the gold Go-Onger or the silver Go-Onger. So, you know, he just imagined it and they became one key. Double the power. Isn't that cool? But what if he just couldn't combine the powers of 2? What if he combined the powers of all 15 6th heroes? Ignore Air Bear Killer, who was the 5th Ranger. Not the point. Just look at it. All 15. Gokai Silver Gold mode. It's great. Key doesn't fit in the compartment. There's a slot in the bottom. Boom. Gokai Silver Gold mode. Gets an armor that looks like that. Well, the armor looks like that, but I digress. Then there's also Gokai Christmas, which is the combination of Gokai Red and Gokai Green. It appears for once. They didn't release a key for it. Really?
Alright, so I made the mistake of being wrong on the interwebs. I was wrong. It's true. It was released in a candy toy box. There was another comment that said that, which it was toys and candy in Japan, I think. I don't know. I don't live in Japan. But also, it was released in a set that had a fuck ton of exclusives in it. How the hell did I miss that? Like, completely understand missing the candy toy boxes because honestly, who cares? But like, this is also how you got Time Pink. Like, what? An American fails to understand Japanese toy releases from like 10 years ago, I guess. Thanks for the update, I appreciate it. Yeah, that did happen. I left that one out on purpose, though. Trying to do the thing where I put pictures behind me and stuff, but all the pictures I have are apparently too small. Anyway, so what he's talking about is that at one point, Gokai Red and Gokai Silver were fused into one person. It was really weird. So, to combat this, they tried to morph and fight the people. Now, they didn't use a special key for this, though. They used the Gokai Silver key in the Mobirates. Like this. Gokai change. That's why the Morpher is confused when you put the silver key in. Because they were both there, it gave him like silver jacket, red helmet, red boots, something like that. And the only reason why I didn't put it on there is because he didn't use a special key, he used the silver key for it. There's no special key with the red helmet for it. It's just the silver key. I know that isn't nearly everything for Gokaiger. There's other things, including Bosco, the mech, a bunch of other special key moments. I never even explained Greater Powers like I talked about I was going to, but that was the end of me explaining Gokaiger on the TikTok in that volume. So consider this volume 1. With as much love there is for Gokaiger, I'm sure we'll be revisiting it in volume 2. And as an update, just to show everyone, I did get a new one with the red piece in it, so that's cool. Thanks for watching the video. If you want, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll be posting more compilations here along with exclusive content in the future. Maybe, who knows? It depends on how good I do it. If you know me on TikTok, you know how this goes. Follow me on TikTok here. Also on Instagram and Twitter at the same exact thing. I like consistency. Until next time.